Hello my friends, I am G Hondo and welcome back to our Let's Play of OpenTTD Season 2. This is episode 57. In episode 56, we went around and fixed most of the airports to have the larger size to support the Dart. There was a couple I couldn't do because the local authorities were not playing very nice with us. That one was okay. That one was okay. Because I can't remember which ones are which now. That one's okay. That one's okay. Did I get them all? I thought there was still a couple I missed. I know there was one that just would not go. So I removed... Oh, okay. So all my current airports are fine. There was one that did not cooperate at all. It was the town of Brinningville here. I could not get them to cooperate because they would not let me build even the temporary station as a holding place. For some reason, they just absolutely hated me. So what I did is I took all the route that was using this airport and moved it over to a new airport here at Malden, and then just got rid of the airport entirely. So these people can just forget about it. I'm not helping them because they're jerks. Anyway, let's get rolling here. We are also incredibly close to finishing off this iron ore mission. We have a train coming here that'll have 0.5%. Which will either stay at 98 or jump to 99 depending on rounding. Once it actually arrives, of course, because it has to have a breakdown because I'm looking at it. Anyway. So we're really just waiting then on the other train here, which is already almost here. Because it does a full 1%, because it has twice the capacity. And that should do it. We'll just have to wait for this to update to be sure. Yep, there it goes. Okay, so now we're just going to wait on Busy Bee to give us something new. And in the meantime, we get to watch the vehicles play with it around, which is awesome. I do want to check. I just want to make sure. I think I did set these back. I just want to make sure I set these back to, yes, to convert back to the darts. Okay. I actually could set them to do it immediately, because this is such a major upgrade. And now that I know all my airports are upgraded and safe, there's really no reason we can't have these upgrade. So, that would be good. There's no reason whatsoever we shouldn't carry far more cargo and do it faster. Makes sense to me. Alright, so our new mission is livestock to Meeside Heath. This guy here. So this is something we don't have. I'll put the speed back down so I can see what's going on in a sane ratio without wrecking my CPU. Alright, so we want livestock, so those are farms. Nearest farm, right beside us, but already in use. That is not ideal. Definitely not ideal. Or is it in use? No, maybe we're just driving past it. Ah, okay, I see what's going on. So there's just this road vehicle. At some point, the computer must have had something going by here, which is abandoned since, probably coal to this power plant, probably. So what I saw on the map there was not one of my roads, it was one of the opponent's roads. So this farm is completely fine to use, so we shall use it. And the production on it is not bad at all, so let's go ahead, and I think we'll do trains for this one, because I like trains. Okay, so supplies, grain, and livestock over here. Make sure it accepts green livestock, so it does. And now let's go ahead and start connecting them together. Actually, it looks like it's pretty much a straight diagonal shot. Very close to. That would be good. Yeah, very close to. I am okay with that. Beautiful. Alright, so we can plunk in a depot, let's say right there. Excellent. We can close these off now. Create our route. Now, I am going to, even though it's not asking for grain, I'm going to have this train do both livestock and grain. That way, if we ever do get a grain mission, we're already all set. So, These new shiny SH8Ps are plenty strong enough to haul them anyway, so I'm not overly worried about that. So we want grain. Oh, I never even saw this. We have one of those little trains we got before that can actually hold stuff in them without cars, but oh well, that's okay. We're going to stick with the 8P for now, and we'll just add a couple of hoppers for grain and a couple for livestock. Right, excellent. We'll set the name here. I'm just going to call this farm to Kneeside. That way I know it's both livestock and grain. We'll set the route, which shall be, of course, from here to here and down to here. Now, before I actually let this thing go, I do recall some of the cars on train. That's the wrong one. This one. When you go into the replacements list for cars, some of these have a automatic upgrade. So I've already done livestock. Looks like I've already done grain too. I still don't know why it doesn't just sell me this in the first place. They cost the same, they weigh the same. It just has more capacity. So I really don't know why it doesn't just give me that right off the bat, but no matter. Anyway, so off it goes. And I'll watch it for a bit just to make sure it is in fact going to... Actually, I could just do that, right? Perfect. That could be the train we're watching. Just to make sure I didn't mess up the tracks, but I think it's pretty safe to say I did this one single track correctly. It'd be hard to screw up even for me. Anyway. Yeah, pretty sure that was safe. Once this is... Actually, I should do it now, right? Penton. I don't actually want to full load the first one. I just want it to have something. Off it goes. And when it comes back, it can do full loads. That way this has had at least a little bit of time to produce. It's such a short route, it won't get a lot of time, but at least a little bit will be pre-done. It might actually be worthwhile not even doing full load on it. Yeah, it's such a short route, I'm going to not do full load on it. No, I should. Sorry, I know it seems awful, I'm so torn. I'm not entirely sure it'll have even one full carload by the time it gets back. Simply because it is such a short trip, so yes, I will leave it on full load. I'd rather it actually be accomplishing something, you know? And that would make more sense. Anyway. Let's bump the speed up here now that we've got everything sorted out. And that will be awesome. Because the production here is pretty good anyway, especially for livestock. The grain's not great, but the production's overall decent, so it shouldn't take really long time to load up anyway. And you can tell these airports definitely more effective than the original small ones. You could only have one airplane anywhere in there except maybe in the hangar, whereas now they don't mind having one coming in while one's on the tarmac and one's on its way in or out of maintenance. So clearly this airport upgrade is very, very good. Plus it lets the darts actually land without crashing, which is, well, frankly, also really good. Anyway. So. Alright. And we are about to say goodbye to 1959. There we go. We are in 1960. Fantastic. I suppose I should actually check, because there was that new type of train that it never told me about. So I guess it would be worthwhile to take a quick look through here and make sure that we're not missing anything else. Yeah, so far it's just the Manly Morel. And is it really any better? Well, it's definitely lighter, but it's much less powerful. I guess the idea being that it doesn't matter that it's less powerful because you don't actually have to haul cars, because it hauls the cars itself, like the cargo itself. But overall, I don't think I like it, so I'm just going to stick with the SHHPs for now. Let's check on road vehicles. I just did this, so there shouldn't be anything happening here other than cleaning off some old stuff, but these grayed out ones are ones that are completely replaced and you're not building any new ones, so you can just get rid of them. Just to clear the list a little bit. Because there's been so many road vehicles, and so many of them are such small upgrades. Anyway, yeah, so that's definitely, Foster's bus is definitely the best that we've got. For here, oops, for the mail truck. Oh, there's a good upgrade. We should be doing that. Excellent. For here, we're already doing an upgrade. That is a downgrade. We're not doing that. Ooh, that's very fast. I like it. Okay. Let's do that. Here, we can either go a lot faster with just a few more passengers, or the same speed and a lot more passengers. I'm always one for speed, so let's do the faster one. And I don't think... no, nothing else. Okay, that's done. Awesome. Let's check boats. I don't think there's going to be any new boats yet, but... no, those are still the same two we've already had. I don't remember when the next boat becomes available, but I do remember it seems really late to me when it does come up. And I'm pretty sure there isn't a new plane after the Dart. So... I think these are all the... oh, that one is a new one. Same speed, even more capacity. Absolutely. In fact, we will... yeah, let's just pay for it. Let's just do it. There's no reason not to double the passenger capacity and triple the mail capacity when everything else seems about the same. And these last a bit longer too, which is nice. Awesome. Okay. So there we go. We made some excellent upgrades. Good stuff. Oh hey, we're actually going to have oil. It's some kind of miracle. We actually have oil. For the first time in at least 50 years, probably closer to 100. That's amazing. Finally, all those oil refineries actually have a chance of working. Huh. It's amazing. Anyway, I guess that also means we may start getting oil missions again, because we haven't had one of those in ages, because there's been no oil at all on the map. There were only a few oil wells, and we drained them all completely, so... that didn't replace any new ones. So, oh well. Apparently oil was scarce in this area of the whatever world we're on. This is the next one that looks like it should be finishing, but as I recall, these banks don't produce very much in terms of valuables, so I think this will still take a fair while. There's the bank there. Well, it's not bad. But I still think that's going to be a while, because they want about 110 more, I think. Yeah, 1% would be... sorry, 10% would be 550. So they actually still want over 1,000. Yeah, that's still going to be a while. That's still going to be a while. Okay. More oil. I guess now that we finally are allowed offshore oil, they're going to be popping up all over the place. So that's nice. We'll finally start to get shipping oil later. Hooray! Tons of them. But I guess they're the new novelty. The technology to build offshore oil rigs only starts in 1960, so now that they're finally available, it's going to pop up a ton. Especially since there is no other on-land oil, which normally would offset the number of oil rigs offshore you would get. But it does try to balance the economy as best as it can, which is Probably not really all that well, but anyway. But that's fine. That's fine too. Just trying to expand this window here a little bit so we can see the speed on this thing. I guess I have to wait for it to be done in the depot first. Okay, so this is one of the 64 km/h ones. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all for the 60s, for a bus. It's pretty good. I think it's the 80s that we start getting over 100 for road vehicles. I don't 100% remember, but I think it's somewhere in the 80s that they start becoming available over 100 km/h for a road vehicle. The trains have been there for a while. Planes obviously started out past that. I cannot remember when we get the boats though. But I do recall it at the time thinking, wow, that was a lot later than it should have been. So I remember we have to deal with these really slow boats for a very, very long time. But that's okay. If nothing else, the boat saved us from the road vehicles only slump we were in for the first 120 odd years, so we can't be too mad at them, right? So that's cool. I guess if anything, maybe this one. What do we got? A new rail locomotive, the Henry 25. Very fast, good and powerful, probably worth upgrading. Let's go take a quick look. And then when was this? Nobody told me about the UU-37 either. See, I'm clearly missing a lot of pop-ups, which is very annoying. But anyway, just between the two of these, so the UU-37 is more powerful, higher speed. The little bit of extra weight doesn't really bother me at all, because they're still lighter than the steam engine here. Yeah, I think we're going to UU-37s. In fact, I think we're going to do it immediately. So from the steam engine here, though, the better steam engine, same speed, cheaper though, and lighter with a bit more power. So those are worthwhile. But just that, I think I'll just do a, get to them eventually type of upgrade. Whereas these older, these are still decent, but they're kind of failing behind now. So those ones I think are worth immediately upgrading. Anyway, let's move on. So I was about to say before that popped up, I think this passenger mission's got a good chance of finishing soon too. Because that's not too bad. It's a little bit high, but it's not bad. And I think, yeah, we only got the one plane doing it, but it can haul 200 people at a time, so that's not bad at all. Basically, it will have taken 12 trips in total, but it's already done quite a few of them. So, yeah, its next trip will finish it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so we have a new road bus and a new road hopper. Alright, back into here we go. There's just so many of these now. Anyway. So definitely faster, slightly more capacity, done and done. In fact, let's just get all these guys upgraded immediately. Where was the hopper? Where did that go? Is it this one? No, it can't have been that one. That's not any better. Okie dokie. Well, we're definitely going with this one. I don't know if that was the right vehicle or not, but we're going to go ahead and replace it anyway. Strange. Unless maybe I'm not actually using that type of hopper on a road vehicle. Might be one I'm only using trains for, so it may not have applied to us anyway, but In either case, that's actually a perfect spot to put a cut in this episode. So until next time, folks, stay calm, and I hope you'll come and chill with me again in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye now.